where it goes to now, and that's literally 3 acres of land.
Okay.
They have the facility to do football pitch in the same facility. They've got a basketball pitch in the same facility. They've got a little rabbits and gerbils. They've got so much land. They're able to.
How far is that?
You get off at England Lane, C11.
Yeah.
And it's just 5 minutes walk from when you get off at the bottom of that road before it turns.
All right.
And they just have the facility to cater. My boy, when he was here, the staff, outstanding. Cannot say enough about the Winch staff. Really cannot say enough about the Winch staff. Sue, I think she's one of the main people there. Honestly, they're just outstanding. But for me, I don't think the Winch is utilised enough. I go there often, and I'm still waiting. I've gone there to the Winch, and when I say Sue and all them, they're the ones who do the after school, everything activity there. But the Winch itself, I've gone there 3 times now, and I said, right, here's my name, here's my contact details, here's my telephone number, here's my email address. Can you let me know? Because it's advertised on here. Do they do basketball here? What activities do they do for a 6-year-old? That was 6 months ago, if not longer, and I'm still waiting. And I've gone back various times to try and say, is this being passed on to anybody? Am I going to get a response back here? It's just left on dead ear. And I'm thinking, I don't know who is. That's another thing. There's no information to say we are the leader of the Winch. Contact us if you have any problem. Here's an email address. You can, there's no information accessible, and there's no information me even going there coming back to me. And to this day now, I still don't know how to do basketball. So. And when they do things, I feel like, again, there's a bracket missing. They do it for very young, for baby bounce, and for little kids that are just born, or they do it for the extreme other side, the 8 to 16 or 18-year-old.
Yeah, like teenagers.
So, again, as I say, I feel there's a bracket missing here that doesn't get captured. And that's where I feel it, because I go out wanting my boy to do something and just socialise with the neighbours somewhere, an activity, and unless he wants to go play football, I don't think that option's there. Maybe it is, but I'm not finding it.
Yeah, even if it is, it's not getting advertised. It's
not to me. And even I'm asking a Winch, and no one's coming back. I don't know if it's not getting passed on, but for me to go 4 times, give me my details, and still not get a response, I'm like, just even say no, we don't do it. I'm not even getting that, and I am literally passing it over each time. I'm not going to say, I sent it on the 15th or whatever date. Can you? I'm going. Here's my details again.
Yeah. Okay. I'll pass that on to someone definitely. Okay. So thinking about living here before the evacuation and the work started, what activities used to happen on the estate that you feel that don't happen now?
Playground.
The
playground was a biggie. The playground was a hub for especially Taplow.
Okay.
And even the other, I got to know other parents from going over to the other playgrounds, my boy.
Okay.
And this was our main one because we live here. So having that opportunity of socialising is being cut off. It's like a part your life has been cut off in a way. As I say, as a single mother, one of the things you want is to be able to socialise with other adults and other children, and one the best thing you can do is your neighbours, and they too have children as well. But that little hub has been we don't see nobody anymore. You know what I mean? Unless something's going wrong and we have to go into the neighbours to complain about the situation, or my neighbours helping me out with my parcel. But away from that, I don't get to see my neighbours, or Max don't get to see his fellow, children that he hangs with and they were slowly grown with. So that's been cut off. And also the opportunity of having the hall. We had the hall where two of Maxwell's party was held in the hall there, the tennis hall. And again, we invited some of the neighbours, a few of the neighbours, mostly school, but some of the neighbours that came to that as well. And affordability, that was good that we were able to have that option. Again, that's been taken away from us. I know that people have used it, but the joy of what we had there is that it was hand in hand with the park. So when it got a bit stuffy and kids getting a bit wild, we could put them into the park. But look, the park doesn't exist, and if that does the opportunity of having a hall, the constraint is it's being shared now with the security staff and whoever else that's inside there now. So that's another one. Yeah, it's another hope that we can't utilise as best as we would like to for various reasons.
Okay. And do you remember having any maybe like neighbours' parties or like events together?
That's another thing, because being part of the TA, which I was part of, and I'm supposed to be part of at the moment, and that's the heart's been lost. The heart of being a TA, because we were getting together to have the parties, the Christmas party. I don't know if we're having a Christmas party this year. Maybe we're having that one now, that whole everybody Christmas party, which is brilliant. But it's sometimes nice just to have our own personal Christmas party for the blocks, for each individual block. We did do things. We were doing things like that. We try to still do things like that, but a lot of it has motivation towards wanting to do it or is being lost. But for me, I'll talk about myself, is because of the way this has affected me majorly. Not because cosmetically, we've been affected, especially ground floor flat, because we have the problem. We have a problem of condensation, mold, flooding. We've got everything going on. And okay, they say, we haven't been flooded since 2000 and whatever. The reminiscence of being flooded is still apparent in the home. In my bedroom, I always have problems in the sense of my nephew was diagnosed with cancer when he was younger, when he was 4. He's now 18, he's in remission. But anytime he comes here, I said, when you come here only, would you like that at home? He goes, no. Would you like that at your friends? No, only here, Auntie. When I come here, my asthma flares up, I feel this. Yes, I've told him this as well. Okay. So there's so many things where we've been affected. We didn't have no light for how long. That affected a lot of us, especially in the ground floor. Just got light now, right? Just now. We were living with the building site and the builders. We were literally with them, where everybody else on the first, second floor upwards, okay, you're coming through it, but then you're going to your home and you're out of it. We were in it 24/7. So it's had a big impact. I mean, I was signed off the time we got decanted. I was signed off for almost 3 months because of the impact. I didn't know it was impacting me, and I was getting different elements. Achilles heels kicking in, problem come walking, all kind of things started happening. So even now, and I'm so sure it's associated with the stress I had. I've got a problem with my muscles next to my what do you call it now, esophagus, kind of, and I feel that's been triggered, because it's one of those things where you don't know where that one's come from. But I feel it's been triggered from everything else, all interlinked into that, from everything we've all been going through. So it's not a good thing. We've been affected majorly in various different ways, be it cosmetic, be it building, be it health wise. It's not been a good venture, and it continues. A reminiscence. People think like when a scaffolding's gone, it's okay now. No, because it's like having a cold. Unless you deal with the cold is still with you. You've got to deal with the cold, which is you now got from being out in the cold. You know what I mean? Unless you deal with that cold, unless you deal with what's happened from the back of what you've presented to us, the problem's just going to stay there. They've got to realise that. And one thing I feel like what's happening now is that somebody at least is realising, okay, we can't fix that in the home, but we can fix what's happening around in the environment for the people. Let's just try and give them some hope, something to do. Yeah, because it's really difficult. Absolutely. And so just to see that, it gives you a little hope, a little boost. Yeah, a little boost. Definitely. Oh my god, okay. So, next questions. Okay, thinking about you and your family, what are the things in life that matter to you the most? So, for instance, what does a good day look like to you? I say a good day is when you feel like you've achieved what needs to be done in a day. Okay. It makes you just feel, that's been done, I've accomplished that. Yeah. So you've been productive, that's the word I'm looking for, you've been productive, so that's a good day. A good day is when you've been able to make that be productive and you've accomplished what you need to accomplish. A good day is seeing my boy happy. Okay. To say, Mummy, that was a good day. And he will use those words. Yeah. That was a good day. That was a really enjoyable day, Mummy. To me, that is a good day. Yeah. And an enjoyable day yesterday for my boy was going to McDonald's with one of his friends from school. Okay. For him, that was a good day. Yeah. Why not? No, just go it's not something we do because we like to, cook at home. So it's not something we do that often. So he's an outdoor boy and he does like to socialise. Yeah. He gets it from his mum. So I'll say for us, these are just good days. And good days is just again coming home and not being flooded out. Yeah. Coming home and knowing that you can just relax and not having to worry about mice from the